surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though, we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Nice place this. I'm in no hurry.
Pray in, ne'er put gold in my pocket.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
If I could, I'd never leave.
I could almost nod off where I stand.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle. The rules at your neck.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion. A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and his neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim? It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. Shall we make for Burnworth Palace? I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
For one day. Mayhap I... around town. All this work and not a shred of gratitude.
Got to a trade list. Well met, son. How might I be of service? Well met, son. How might I be of service?
I must burn.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Can't make a living if I get myself in. Suppose I better get to work.
I'm in fine fettle today. You think they'd learn
Whatever am I to do?
My head's not. I need a...
What's going on?
Boots lace.
Off we trot.
I'm ready for patrol.
What am I to do?
Nobles do nothing but guzzle sweetmeats and ale. Suppose I can always run.
Loyalty's just another way to save your own
Barely scraping by.
Not sure I can handle this.
At least here I can let down my hair.
Oh, get rowdy. It's time to be heading home.
I always draw the short straw.
Gotta take opportunities as they come, I say.
Suppose I'm tired. Barely slept a wink.
Looking to rush to your death?
What to make of this?
We have reached our destination.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are. Damn. You will share my destiny.
Focus your attacks. Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. Understood. Short stick next time. Hold still. Over and over. These quick spell substance. Avoid at all costs. Watch out! To the foe worthy of caution. Lord save our destiny. I grant you life in stand. You are in need of healing. Allow me. It's right there. Calamitous fate. You will not provoke it. Then we best head off and build a ring on your face. Shut up, and I'll send you flying. Never mind. We need only learn from our mistakes.
Show yourself! 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. Truly.
to do. You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I'd thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melv.
I think I get the idea.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roberant, are we? Do come again.
There's a ladder here.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
one Wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined they can work miracles.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if it were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Where to now? Put down my steel for a mug of warm
Well
ale.
met, sir.
It's a thankless
If I
job,
could,
this.
I'd
Old
never
bones
be-
grow weary. What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Ties to the any rights.
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Might as well hang out on the hunting for one day.
I'm about ready for a break.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Calls and a sharp resist.
Wasn't sure we'd survive that, but here we are. My thanks for your efforts. Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say. 'Tis a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Shall we report our results?
Well met. Hope to see you again.
These old...
We're saved.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. Is that you, Norbert? Ah, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... it is a dangerous place. Understand? I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir. I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map, and it's hard to describe, but my brother and I are the only ones who use that path to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go then. My life's in your hands, friend.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Naught ever goes right.
I've an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two.
Well, well. That's quite a discovery.
I don't like this place at all. This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on, same as us.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not. No one's coming to the goblins, Master. I suppose I'll handle this.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. Not bad. I shan't let you harm you. Come, let me watch you win. Be at ease. I am here, by your side.
This is a remarkable treasure we've found.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Can anyone hear me? Please!
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
See, this is the product of your heedlessness.
Taking the initiative, I'll have you know.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid! If you would... Here, strike with lightning on your side.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
I'd thought I was done for.
Aye, 'twas a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Aye, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
'Tis our duty to protect our charge from harm. Sir Norbert has been found, and none the worse for wear. Let us return him to Melve at once. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but... Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Now there's a thought.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert. And perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I don't... So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Never again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. 2 good deeds in one, you might say.